Oh, Bashers. Hey, everybody. It's Dirk. I'm live. It's What Makes You Angry. It's Thursday. Yes, a couple of things the last couple of days has been driving me crazy. It's nothing in particular. It's just the way people behave and the way they act and the way they mess things up when you're trying to get stuff done and you're trying to be a good Samaritan and get all these things, and it's enough to drive you crazy. So I thought that might be a fun and informative show. You guys can share with us the things in life that make you crazy. The other thing is Saturday's stream where I wanted to go to Omega and do a big deep dive on the new First Omega in Space. I just got the AOK from the beautiful people over at Omega, Dario, the general manager. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to shoot. They've given me an exclusivity. So I'm going to be going there this week and I'm going to have the store all to myself after hours. And I'm going to shoot the First Omega in Space in person, try it on, learn all I don't know about it. I think I know pretty much everything there is to know about it, but seeing is believing, in my opinion. And in the if you guys have any ideas of anything that you'd like to see from the official Omega Fifth Avenue, the flagship store of America, if there's anything you'd like to see there, if you're an Omega fan, a Speedmaster fan, a Seamaster fan, whatever it is, I'm going to try to see, of course, focus on that watch. But there's a lot of things in there that I love because I'm an Omega fanboy. If there's anything you like, Basherdirk@gmail.com. That's Basherdirk@gmail.com for your ideas for what you'd like to see in the boutique. I'd be happy to provide that for you. I'm very excited. It's going to be one of the first pieces of content, actual, not live, that I'm going to drop because it's not going to be live. That was one of the prerequisites, that it's just go in there and shoot it and blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to edit it and put it out to you as soon as I can. And yeah, and that's it. Let's see who's in the room today. Who's number one? It is Dave Fitzsimons. I think I might have slipped in there. He sent me an email, said, yeah, I was just brushing my teeth when you popped it up. I think I did it at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. I was working on other stuff and I was like, oh crap, let me get a thumbnail together right away. So yeah, so very excited. Dave Fitzsimons did a song. He's got it already. And yeah, so what am I gonna say? Bruce Stuttgart, number 2. Good day, Bashers. Good day, Bashers. Oh, better not do that. I'll get hit by a Beatles copyright claim. Andrew Welkowitz with Canadian $5, working till 5:30. Everyone, please upvote and subscribe. Be kind to others and to yourself, and be an inspiration to others. You know, being an inspiration to others, like Andrew says, every single day is something that I strive to do every single day. Especially be an inspiration to yourself. I think that starts, they always say, clean your own house. I think being an inspiration starts with yourself. Inspire yourself. Find things that you could do to make your life seem more worthwhile to you and to others. So what a great thing. Let's start out with a big bang boom, as we almost always do. Super Chat Gong. I'm enjoying some of Drew B's proprietary blend of coffee. Absolutely incredible. So smooth, so creamy, so delicious. Drew B, you are a legend among men. Thank you so very much. He's gotten me off the Kimbo for a while. Look out. Kimbo dropped the ball. I could have been their American spokesperson. I could have been your American spokesperson, like you care. Ray says, I deal with my anger, rage every day. I had a Trammerhood, not a childhood. Wow. And then to top it off, a big dose of PTSD. It's not who I am, and I do my best. Note how I said deal with, not suffer from. Well, I mean, listen, Ray, and I think a lot of us agree that we live in a victim culture, and that's not your fault. People feel the way that they feel because of how they feel. And just like politics or any kind of other influential media, etc., we can easily get programmed into reacting a certain way. And I think the whole being a victim is an assault on people who are actually victims of things, stupid things that make us get angry, like a store clerk or a subway clerk, or the way that guy looked at you on the street or whatever. Those, you're not a victim, you're just annoyed. You know, people are actually victimized in this world for terrible things that should not happen to them. And we should remember that those people, every single time somebody who is not a victim starts saying that they are one for no good reason, they are lessening the severity and or the believability of people who actually are. So think twice before you complain about stuff. It's fun to rant and it's fun to rave. We all do it. And, and it's sometimes funny and it's sometimes conversational, and what happened to me today, and then you get a lot of people, like, some people come up to me and they'll give me a whole big rant about how shitty their day was, and I think about, well, you don't live in Gaza. I mean, you don't live in Ukraine. You were annoyed because your coffee wasn't hot enough, and things like that. And as Carolyn Martin and I would say, who cares? Who cares? First world problems, people. First world problems. I'm going to an Omega store. I'm going to have a store all to myself. Can I complain about stuff? Yeah, you've heard me complain. I complain about stuff all the time, the things that irk us. That's why I said, what makes you angry? What makes you angry? What does make you angry? I don't know what makes you angry. That's why I'm here for you to tell me. Glenn Parker in the room. Greetings, and I'll see you in 11 hours. Well, I guess you did this 11 hours ago. And I am definitely 5th today and 4th on that coffee. Is delicious. And 5th today and 4th on the upvote. Thank you so much. The upvotes really help. The thumbs up, man, you have no idea. We've been getting up to 100% thumbs up. Not the people who watch it afterwards, though. They don't care. Only the people who are here live care, because you're the bashers. You're the real bashers. It's Millie C. Happy Thursday, people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. I haven't gotten a copyright strike for that. I guess I'm not doing it long enough, which is great, I guess. Kevin Landon, who was Basher of the Day the other day. Number 8 today. I hope YouTube does not remove me as it did yesterday. I'm so sorry for that. YouTube does some stuff, funny stuff. You know what they do? They plus and minus me 3-4 subscribers every single day. It's this, then it's that, then it's this, then it's that. I'm back in this ping pong game. And, we, changed ownership of the channel and all that stuff. And, I'm an official spinoff. Now I'm my own series. And it's still doing it. And it's weird. It's like it grows, like it'll gain a lot and then it'll come down. I don't know what it is. What are you going to do? Greetings to all the bashers and to Dirk himself. Well, thank you, Kevin Landon. You are an immaculately wonderful person. And Dave Fahrenheit 451, he upvoted one of the killers of the Basher elite. That is you. Gallery says the 10 most handsome men in the world according to the golden ratio. Now, that's interesting. Oh, and you've got a list. Oh, interesting. Wow, that's an interesting thing. The golden ratio is this kind of mathematical thing where they take measurements of people's face, how their eyes are aligned, their ears, their forehead, their chin, their lower face, and all that stuff. And it's called the golden ratio. And some people, I forget, let me look that up. Let me see. Who has the best golden ratio? Let's see what that says. Okay, let's start with he's got men. So let's go with the most beautiful, because it came up women. I think this might be fascinating. Listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that is, nothing could have ever been more true. Because what you like, I don't care about. Here it is, the golden ratio: face shape, eyebrow, nose width and length, lips, chin. What does that say? What does that say? Nose base and lip width, eye position, and forehead. This person, I don't know who this is. It says Jody. I don't know who Jody is. I don't know that. Oh, Jody Comer. I don't know who she is. 94.52% on the golden ratio. Very interesting. And this is according to a Dr. Julian De Silva. Hey, Gabri, is a very interesting thing. So there you go. There's a little thing of the golden ratio and how they do it. Computerized mapping techniques and the golden ratio. Very interesting. Okay, here's the ratio scores. Ooh, Jodie Comer's in at number 1. This woman's considered the most beautiful woman in the world. I mean, she's very attractive. She kind of looks like Anna Taylor-Joy, doesn't she? Or is it Anya Taylor-Joy? I forget what her first name is. Jodie Comer, Zendaya, Bella Hadid, Beyonce, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift. These are very famous people. Jordan Dunn. I don't know who that is. Kim Kardashian. Really? She looks like dog food with makeup on. Deepak Padukone. I'm assuming that's one of those Indian beauties, and there are many. And Ho Young Chung. Don't know her. And then they break it all down. This is the woman that says, "Oh, here's Zendaya. She's beautiful, but her eyes are very kind of, I don't know." Yeah. Bella Hadid. I don't agree with any of this. Beyonce's beautiful. She is. Ariana Grande, she's cute as a button. She's just like a gnome. She's really tiny, tiny. She's not even 5 feet tall. Taylor Swift, I've never thought she was attractive. I think she's attractive with money. Jordan Dunn, she's very, very attractive. Wow. Please, this is all plastic surgery. That doesn't count. Oh, here's this girl, Deepika Padukone. I want to say it in Italian. Padukone. Padukone. Yeah, she's beautiful. I think Aishwarya Rai is the most beautiful Indian woman I've ever seen. Actually, I think Aishwarya Rai is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Then Ho Yeon Jung. I don't know. I've seen Asian ladies that look a little bit more beautiful than that. Isn't this fascinating, though, Gabri? This crazy thing that you just brought us onto. And so here he goes with Aaron Taylor Johnson. Oh my God, no way. That's the guy that they want to be James Bond. I don't think so at all. Oh God, no. He's always making a mug too. Okay, wait. Let's get it. I'm gonna give you a picture of this guy. And so we can disagree on this. Just so you can show you. This is just beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This is the guy who they want to be James Bond. This guy. Let me take this off. Okay. This guy, oh my God, he just looks like an average brotard. He just looks like the frat house kind of douchey dude. He's always making this mug also, which I don't particularly care for it. This guy, oh no. I don't think he looks great. No, there's way more handsome guys than this guy. I hate his hair. And look at this. This is the douchey thing he always does. Let me show one of this mug he's always making. This is the guy that they're thinking about for James Bond. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. I think that's crazy. They think that. I don't know. Who else did they say here? Lucien Laviscont. Okay, so I know who that guy is. Laviscont. He's on Emily in Paris. Yeah, he's a very good looking dude. I mean, yeah, he's yeah, I get this. Of course, he's beautiful. Look at that style. Look at that crazy. It's almost like a smock, though. This is for Watch Fashion Police. I need Michaela and Asheen here for this. This double-breasted ensemble is not only double-breasted. It looks more like he's working as a hospital orderly. But I get why people think that this guy is beautiful because he is for sure. Yeah, okay. I buy it on that. That I buy. What else you got? Paul Mescal. Is that guy good looking? Paul. What makes you angry? People with stupid lists. Paul Mescal. Is it Mescal? I don't think this guy's good looking at all. Oh man. He just looks like a knacker. He just looks like, right, give me your money. That's what he looks like to me. I don't get it at all. Oh, Jesus, this list is stupid. Robert Pattinson, we all know who he is. Jack Lowden. I don't know who Jack Lowden is. Jack Lowden. How do you spell that? Lowden. Jack Lowden. Oh, shit. Am I in the wrong thing? Cancel. I don't want to leave the show. Jack Lowden. Jack. Thank you, Google, for telling me that. Oh my God! Really? What is going on in the world? This guy, get the frick out of here! This is another guy. This just looks like I don't have any money. The other guy's like, "Give me your money," and this guy's like, "I don't have any money." I don't know him. George Clooney. We all know who that is. Nicholas Hoult. I feel like I know who that is. Nicholas Hoult. Let me see. Holas. Hoult. Oh God. No, I don't. He looks like a baby man serial killer. BMSK. He looks like baby man serial killer. Yeah, look at this. Those are serial killer eyes. I don't like that. That guy's, I don't know. What is he famous for? Nicholas Holt. You'll have to tell me. Well, and he's up there. Charles Melton. That's the last on his list, and then I won't bother you anymore. But I think it's funny. Charles Melton. Charles Melton. Is this fun or is this not fun? You tell me. Oh God. Oh, this guy is so weird looking. This is the guy from that creepy pornographic movie. Oh, I didn't like that. No, please, girl, don't even. And then he says Idris Elba. Yeah, sure. Idris Elba's great looking. He's a man. And Shah Rukh Khan. Okay, but I'm not going to bother you with that. And as you all know, before I said, and I've said this before, and I'm going to put him up here. His name is God. What is his name? The guy that I want to be James Bond, Joshua Sass. So Suhasass. Now this guy is James Bond. Look at this guy. Holy mackerel. That's James Bond. Let's get photographs of this guy. Yeah. Look at this guy. That guy could be James Bond easily. Look at that. Doom. It's like a mini Sean Connery, this guy. Like young, he's young. He's like 34, whatever. Look, he's even built like Sean Connery. He's tall. Yeah. That guy's not on the golden ratio. I don't know. Isn't that such a load of crap that they do? Such a load of crap. But anyway, it was fun. Thanks, Scubbery, for that. The premise behind the golden ratio is that the closer to the ratios of the face of the body to the numbers, the more beautiful they become. Okay. Who knows? Hiteshi says, nice work, Dave Fitzsimons. And I agree. Hiteshi says, also, what makes me angry is cyclists who don't follow the rules of the road and then they yell at you because they almost got hurt for their own stupidity. Now, as a longtime cyclist in the New York City area myself, I will tell you that I stop at lights, stop signs. I use my hand signals, left, right, left, straight ahead, right. I always do that. Yield. I've always done it, and I always wear a helmet because I don't want to get killed, even if it's my fault. Steve Zaleski, good evening, everyone. Have a very cool and a great show, Dirk, and all. I've got to pop out, but we'll catch you all up in a bit. My local village pub is for sale. Always had a set, like not for sale, like they're not going to be a pub anymore, right? Your local's going to go away. I hope not. Let's club together and buy it. Oh, that would be cool. Where is it? Send me an email at basherdirk@gmail.com. You know what that is. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. Tell me all about it. I want to know. That's what the show is all about. It's your show. I just host it. Yeah. So after the golden ratio, we had Andrew says the iBashers pub, what would be the specialty drink? And Steve would say, it's got a great wine cellar. Yeah, it sure friggin' would. Here's Renaissance. Julian, come here, my dear. Don't worry, you'll be fine. How many times I now killed myself. It never ends. I love the fire escape from New York action shot in Dirk's Army of Vigilante Cats. That's right. That's what I do. And why do I still have that up on the screen like a moron? Sorry. I'm thinking about all my shots for next week for the Omega Store. I'm like thinking, zoom out, frame rate, because I went to Sheen and I said, and he's like, you could do this and you could do that and you could do this, and of course he's like a cinematographer at this point, so he's got lots of expertise. But thanks, Jocelyn. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was just, I have to dream up an idea for a thumbnail every single day to see what's going to be fun for you guys, and I was like, you know what, I want like an escape from New York kind of thing. And of course, it's got to be a lot of cats. So I have AI do the heavy lifting, and then I throw it into Photoshop, and then I try to figure out ways to incorporate myself into it. I did in the beginning not use an AI version of me, which looked nothing like me, which was pointless. So that's a picture that AI uses and makes me look better, but it's funny. Gaddafi had his Amazonian guard. Dirk has his Katzanian guard. That's for sure. Oh, here's a good one. Ready? Jocelyn Bittenbender. I can't stand people who can see that they need to merge, but barrel right through and block everyone as they merge at the very last second. Oh man, can I? Well, here's an admission. Dirk does not drive. He knows how to. He just doesn't. And I've never had a driver's license. And you don't want me on the road because I would get road rage. I would 100,000,000% have road rage because I'm a professional passenger, and I'll sit in there and I'll watch like Paul completely and utterly ignore somebody's stupidity, which is required of a great driver, I think. Like you'll be trying, say for example, last exit before a bridge, and then there's the one exit, and you are in that thing, and somebody comes all the way to the very, very end, and then noodles their way in. Basically, if you don't slow down, you will hit them. And they do that all the time, especially here in New York City. So that, Jocelyn. That would drive me bananas. Uh, Renaissance, it says, tell me, what else should I have done? Well, I don't know what you're referencing, though. Let me read this. Ah, come here, my dear. Don't worry. You'll be fine. How many times have I now killed myself? It never ends. Is it Shakespeare? Making me, I feel kind of stupid right now if it is. Speak your truth and clearly and listen to others. That is a wonderful mantra for everyone. Speak your truth quietly and clearly and listen to others. In the room of the life of objects keep changing. In the room of my life, the objects keep changing. Isn't that true? Isn't every single day in the room of our lives, the objects change? Can I admit I'm one of those guys that does not like change? I'm not a change person. I don't enjoy it. I can get used to it eventually, but for the most part, like a lot of people, I've been in a very, very long-term relationship. I've lived in the same place for a really long time. Had worked. That change was extremely traumatizing for me after the pandemic. Not going back to the place that I had what I thought was security and familiarity. To be edged out of that was extremely upsetting. And then to get used to a new place, it was a terrible place to work. Highly ineffective management and critical. And they never seem to notice when you went the extra mile, and they fired people left and right, including me at the end of the day. And I said, well, for what? Well, we're just going in another direction. All right. So change is hard. It's hard for me. I don't enjoy it. And, I'm talking about a major change in my world. I'm talking about, eventually not living in this country anymore. And it's not a sad thing to me at all. We have thought about, I should say we have thought that where is the place that every time I go there, it feels magical to me. It feels like I could live here. Like I would know that my life feels better. And I know that the stress would be a lot less. And that's always been Italy for me. Always. Paul's family's hometown, and Venice. I've been everywhere in Italy, but I've never been south of Rome. So there you go. I've never seen Napoli and all those places, and Lecce and all the amazing southern. I've never done it. I'd love to, and I will. God willing. But every time I appear in Italy, I always feel, wow, this is the lifestyle that I wish I had. These people have far more experience with culture and with getting along with other cultures as well. Far longer than we do. America's just kind of a pot that's been boiling too long now, and no one really knows the recipe on how to finish it. So, boy, change. Life is an opportunity. Benefit from you. Full of these adages today. Look at you. It's Fergal. He's in the room. Hey, Dirk and the Bashers. Looking forward to the show. Well, I'm happy you're here. Well, I'm only up to the messages from before the show. Amazing. Please don't forget to upvote for Dirk if you can. Franco Fiore. Grazie mille, signore. Ray also says, Guinness, do you have to ask Andrew? I know. We were talking about the Guinnesses. I've got 2 in my fridge. Andrew, if I could mail liquor to you. You're not allowed to mail liquid. I found that out because I went to go mail that sample to Melly C yesterday. I was going to mention to her, if you're on the show, the samples I got, I put them in an envelope, a little pack, and then I put them in the thing. And she said, is there any liquid in it? And I said, yeah, there's some fragrance samples. And she goes, you can't mail that. Oh my God, the post is driving me bananas. It's not fair. I have a lot of energy, and I'll tell you why I have a lot of energy, because I have not had carbohydrates now for I've lost track. So it'll be 3 weeks on Sunday, and I don't care anymore. Like for a while, I would walk past the pizzeria and I would smell it and go, "Ooh, I want that." And then I'm like, "Yeah, but what about your goal? What about how you want to fit in all those clothes? And how about how you, you have like a closet full of suits and things that are beautiful that you've kept well that you can't fit in. What about all that? So, what about feeling better about yourself? What about what we said earlier? How about setting a goal to better yourself? And then when you better yourself, you can be the better. You can benefit other people by being a better you and helping in any way that you can. So yeah, so that's why I'm really tons of energy, and I like the day, like I like an afternoon nap. I did a little one today, but like 10 minutes. But I used to like a good hour nap during the afternoon, and now after lunch, now there's no lunch. Um, Coffee in the morning. I have one meal at the end of the night, and it's just usually some kind of, stuff. Even the treats that I got for keto, the Parmesan crisps, I'm not even eating them now. I'm just like, I don't really want it. You know what I do? The only thing I miss, and I know a lot of people love pasta, and I do too, but it's not something I generally crave. I crave what it's made with, and I'm a pretty good cook, so um, I did buy this keto pasta the other day, and it's still sitting here. I haven't made it. I might make it tonight because we're going to watch that movie with Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Wolves. It's not even wolves. Maybe their last name is Wolf. Who knows? I don't know what the reason for wolves is. Um, but I'll try that. I'm sure it's going to be terrible. Of course, it's going to be terrible. You know why? Because it's not pasta. Angelo Minichello. Dirk says, no going behind the bar, and that's in order. It used to drive me crazy when I was behind the stick, as we say in the industry, when people would think that they could come behind the bar. I'm like, you can't come back here. It's a force field. This is a force field. You're not allowed back here. Bartenders are it's a specialized place, and it I always felt protected. There's a bar in between me and all the crazy drunk people, uh usually the girls. I love you ladies, you know how much I love lady kind, but however, girls at the bar are the worst. They're the worst. Guys can be douchey and get a little drunk, but and very depending on their age, guys can get maybe into fisticuffs or whatever. But any of the major, I had a girl crack a Corona bottle and cut another girl at our bar. The cops were there. It was an unbelievable melee. Absolutely incredible. Most of the big ass drunk trouble was always the girls. And it's always, you looking at my boyfriend? I'm looking at you, fat bit. Like crazy evil. Wow. And I once got, so I had this boss. I'm not going to tell you her name. She was a new boss. This is a long time ago, 2013. She was after years and years and years and years of the same boss, we got a new boss in, and everybody's like, "Oh, is she cool?" She's like, she introduced herself. She was all right, she seemed really cool. She took me out. She goes, "I want to get to know you. Let's go for a drink." I was like, "Okay, we went for a drink." It was very cool. But she was a very, 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 very tough manager. I will say this, and now she's a person that is a friend, and I absolutely adore her, but she was fearsome, as leaders should be a little bit, because you should be doing your job. And I agree that you should be doing your job. So she would just come behind the bar and make sure all the tabs are right and stuff. She bit the crap out of me for over serving this girl. And I was like, I didn't. I gave her three. She had 3 Coronas. And it turns out she had been drinking before she got there. But she was doing her job. And I remember going, it was crazy. But it was always generally girl kind that pulled that kind of crap. Guys, maybe in the 24 years that I was there, I think maybe there was 2 incidents with guys and hundreds of girls, hundreds. And it was always so mean, hair pulling and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what that is. Gender is so fun. No offense, ladies. I love you. Angelo Minichello. Hi, all. Hope all is great news. So at the end of the year, Rolex is out as a main supporter of F1. Say hello to Tag Heuer. He sent me that stuff the other day, and I showed it to you. And isn't that the truth? Isn't that crazy? After all this time, that's the end of Rolex for F1. I mean, that's the Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy money, right? That's what that is. Who's got more money? They do, right? Than Rolex, because Rolex is a standalone company. I know they make Tudor and stuff, but that's it. LM. That guy's Bernard. Oh no! Like last year, he was like the richest guy in the world. So they have crazy money. Listen, Tag's a great brand. I wouldn't. And didn't they have it years and years and years and years ago? Wasn't it? Wasn't? Didn't they have it in the '60s and '70s? Listen, Omega's got everything else. They got the Olympics and so many things, and the moon. Good for Tag. Now they need, but people don't know who race car drivers is. You know, that's not like Rafael Nadal or Tom Brady or, Messi, these international, amazing sport figures. Who's the most famous race car driver of all time? Mario Andretti. That's that's the first name I can think of. And I can think of a lot of NASCAR guys because I'm an American piece of trash and I know what that is. NASCAR is the biggest sport in the United States of America, bigger than football, bigger than baseball. NASCAR. And that's just, regular street cars that have been souped up. And then later I found out that the actual shell of the car is fiberglass. It's not even the real car. They make it look kind of like it, but they're not real at all. Who's the most famous race car driver in the world? I don't really know. Interesting though. David Simon says, I think I got lucky. Oh, there he goes. I was literally brushing my teeth this morning when Dirk dropped the thumbnail. Loved the song. Oh, you whoop whoop. You're welcome, buddy. Ray says, Angelo, Shirley Seiko for the F1. Yeah, I don't know if Seiko's got that kind of money, but they might. Who owns Seiko? Seiko owns Seiko, and is it like Matsushita or something? Kudos to the Basher of the Day. Oh, look at you. See, this is why the Bashers are so great. Kudos to the Basher of the Day, and he gets his special song. Anybody who gets in there at number one is going to get a special song from me, and that's because you deserve it, because you guys are the best. We have the best bashers in the whole wide world. Best group on YouTube for sure. Carolyn Martin. Dirk, I think you should take me to the Omega as your camera girl. Okay, I'll call you. Okie dokie. I do whatever you say, Carolyn Martin. And I'd love to have you. Wouldn't that be great? Kevin Landis says, Dirk Watch reporter for the Omega HQ. Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, they just gave me, they said that they didn't want any of the staff on camera. And I understand that. And that I could do whatever I want, I could shoot whatever I want in the store, and I could use the boutique and the lounge and try on the watch and look at what I liked. And I'm grateful to them for that. I thought that was a totally dead end, and wow. So it'll be my first video that I'll upload to the iBashers that is actual, not live content. I'm going to obviously take the best of it, whatever audio needs to get done, overdubs, overlays, whatever, and send that out to you as soon as I can get that going. So yeah, very cool. Very excited about that. Ray wants to know, is there proof they really went to the moon? That's an old one. Yeah, I used to think no, but I do now because of who. Mike Allen, hey, hi Bashers. Hope everyone's safe and sound. My heart aches for everybody in Florida. Listen, my niece lives down there, and she was not in the zone where she needed to evacuate, but they got the hell blown out of them. I'm grateful that they're all safe. And of course, I'm sending a special shout out to one of our own, the incredible Scotty H. So Scotty Love out there. He was in the zone, and I spoke to him via text last night, and I just hope he's okay, and I hope his family. He has not responded to me. I said, did you guys make it through okay? I hope everything's great. Because like I said, listen, at the end of the day, stuff is stuff, and it's just stuff. People are not stuff. Animals are not stuff. They're the things you love, the things you need, the things you want, and you hold dear, and that's very, very important. So yeah, to our dear Scotty Love, we love you, man, and we hope everything's fine. Hiteshi, 22 watching and 23 upvotes. Darn, we lost one, but they upvoted. That was a while back, right? We're more than double that now. Kevin Landis says, no, Michaela, it's rigged. What do you mean, no, Michaela? Oh, yeah. Well, she lives on the other side of the country, my friend. Yeah. Jocelyn Bittenbender, you and me, girl. Him, Bond. That's the guy who they want as Bond, which is ridiculous. It's Hiteshi, who I'm assuming is of some kind of Indian derivation. Agreed, Ash Rai is amazingly beautiful. My favorite too. I think she's the most beautiful woman ever. Aishwarya Rai is just unbelievable. I mean, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody likes what they like, you know. People are like, oh, Brad Pitt's just dreamy. Okay, he's pretty. I get it. Loudon and Slow Horses, along with Gary Oldham, who's Gary's great. An awesome series. You know, it tried to play on me, autoplay on me last night. And I said, I have to start this from the beginning. Holt was in X-Men. Blah. Dirk is on keto and will be tanned and ready and to be so yeah. Well, I'd be the shortest Bond ever. If I was just 5'10", I would be happy. But what are you gonna do? That Joshua Sass, that guy, he's the hire that guy. First of all, here's the worst part about I can't even remember his name. Aaron Taylor Johnson. He talks like that. He's got a really high voice, you know. He's a high talker. He sounds like, you know, excuse me, governor. It's, you know, Bond's going to be Bond. James Bond. He's got to be deep and resonant and manly. Sorry, people. Alicia Schmidt may have the most perfect facial features in the world to me. Super fine. Perfecto. Easy E. Look at that. Let me see. Alicia Schmidt. Images. Oh, yeah, she's pretty. I mean, this is just so. Can I just say something? You know, let's just say this to straight dudes. It's just like, you know, this is just, she's like such, almost like a Barbie doll. You know, she's beautiful. There's no doubt about it. But it's like, you know, almost like cartoon of, well, that's provocative. Cartoon of beauty, almost. She's very beautiful. There's no doubt about it. She's incredible. But it's just almost like cartoony beautiful. You know, Megan Fox, she was beautiful, and then she wrecked her face with. Listen, if you want to do any kind of enhancements, you should do it. You should do whatever makes you feel better, whatever makes you feel more confident in your own skin. It's fine, but I also think doctors need to be more responsible. I think doctors should say no, and I think the bulk of them do not. I think they just don't do it, and I think that they should. Easy says, this is Ford versus Elite Modeling Agency casting stuff, what the agents look for. Infamous jawline and the 16-point smile. Yeah, no, it is. Exactly. Okay, so that's even better than me saying cartoon beauty. It's just, that's like, you know, Christy Brinkley, boom. You know, that's the first thing you think of when you think of the American blonde. You know, sure. Interesting? No, not really. What is interesting is a whole different other kind of beauty, you know. Carolyn Martin with a $20. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Just want to show some support for our bashers. Thank you, honey. Carolyn Martin sending in big bang boom. Let's give you the mega super chat for that, because that's beautiful. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot to the channel and to me. Keeps me going, keeps the show rolling, keeps it going. Herbinator, hey buddy, upvoted Dirk. Seriously, the best show up on YouTube. Sorry, Timmy. Oh man, thanks so much, Herbinator. You know, it's your show, man. I just host it. You know, I just roll with the punches and everything. Here's Drew B. I just finished off the coffee, kiddo, and man, you ruined me. You absolutely ruined me. Drew B also says, at Jocelyn, I usually match their speed to return their favor. It's pretty good. I'm talking about the driving situation. Sometimes it takes me a while because I ran so long to get back to what we were talking about, the context, because I switched lanes really fast. Two-faced people. Oh, doesn't that annoy? That annoys me. Yeah, I don't like liars. That's the thing. And I was talking to Carolyn Martin earlier. I was thinking about it today. I can't stand liars. I cannot stand it. And I'm Irish. I know all about lying and the malarkey and all that shit. I don't mind if you spin a yarn, spin a tale, and you embellish stuff. But like people who are like liars, that's the thing that really makes me insane. Don't lie. It's just the worst. The truth will out. The truth will set you free. All of those things are so true. And that's the thing that drives me most crazy. Melly C says he was the little boy in About a Boy. Was he really Nicholas Holt? Oh wow. Yeah, he was cuter as a little boy. Dirk, are you a graduate of the Oh, marked 5493. You know, I mean, listen, I just had this conversation last night. Listen, I'm well aware. For forever I've been well. If the proof is in the singing. For anybody who doesn't know, there's this big wildfire going around about this vocal coach named Ken Tamplin, and he's a very egomaniacal. He's a born again Christian, and I think he lives in Hawaii. And he's just, it's really douchey stuff. And he sings with his tongue out, and it's a technique I can't say. People are like, hey, hey, mom, this is the way you. I can't even do it without the make you sweat. Their tongue is out, and as he's always going, ah. Now, I studied classically. I went to Marty Lawrence, who was one of the biggest vocal coaches in the city. He was adjunct professor at Juilliard and all that stuff. And he used to make fun of that because he knew of it. And he used to say, if I see his tongue sticking out, because he was a real New Yorker, he goes, if I see your tongue sticking out, I'm going to grab it and pull it out. And his son, Don Lawrence, Marty is no longer with us, but his son, Don Lawrence, is he took over the practice. He's Lady Gaga's coach, and it's working because have you heard the vocals on her new record? I've said this the last couple of shows, man, get this record. The singing is unbelievable. Ken Tamplin, anyway, he got caught lip singing. He did a show. I don't know why he's doing shows. His music is the corniest of corny rock. It's the corniest, cheesiest stuff. Like he even says stuff like, Dana, we're gonna rock tonight. Dana. It's like that kind of, it's so bad. And I think it's mostly about Jesus. A little bit. I think it's Christian metal. I don't know, but it's bad. And anyway, he did this big show and it was all on tape and it was embarrassing. And he's embarrassed, but he's such a sociopath that he's like, you don't know, blah, 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 coming up with his lies and stuff. And he's kind of been ruined on YouTube. But like, if you lie like that, and you know, I hate lip syncers. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Music videos are fine because you have to. But like, don't do live shows and go. Don't do that. It's just corny. And if you're a vocal coach and the proof is in the singing, you better get singing, bitch. Get singing, bitch. Ray said, seen. He's seen. What are you from New York? I seen it. My friend John used to say the whole time, yo, Dirk, I seen it. But you saw it. Saw the film Wolves. The two of them had fun. That's exactly what Sheen says. That's why I'm going to watch it. It's a very New York thing, Ray. Yo, I seen that. Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I seen that. Do you see that? Holy crap. Do you see that guy got mugged? Oh, yeah, I seen it. It's very New York. Joe LaFaro, the handsome Joe LaFaro. Good afternoon, Bashers. Just made it better late than ever. Hey, Joe LaFaro, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. It's great to see you in the room. Hope everything's going well. You know what I mean. AJ Foyt. Okay, AJ. Yeah, I'm sure I can remember. Is AJ Foyt F1 or is AJ Foyt NASCAR? See, I don't know. Michael Schumacher. Of course, yeah. I also love the Omega Michael Schumacher. I think it's a beautiful watch, and I've always kind of had a thing for it. Senna, okay. You guys know. European people know way more about F1 than Americans do because NASCAR is the big thing here. Le Carré, Rolex also now owns Carl Bucherer watches. And yeah, they own Bucherer. I know because, you know, it's really crazy now in New York City when you go on 57th Street, the Bucherer store. It's a Rolex. Because it's a Rolex store. Crazy, right? Lewis Hamilton is now, says Rufus, okay? Ayrton Senna, Schumacher, Hunt, okay? Yeah, you guys know. Angelo Minichello, LMVH, 60 plus billion sales last year. F1 drivers. Niki Lauda. Oh, yeah. Now, did that remember Lauda Airlines? His Niki Lauda's dad had, remember Lauda had an airline for a while. F1 drivers are huge celebrities out. Yes, they are. Just in America, they're just not. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Epsom. Does it say Epsom? Epsom owns Seiko, says Ray. I don't know what Epsom is. That's interesting. Didn't know. Liberty Media Liberty Media owns Formula One, among other things, as well as Ticketmaster. Ooh, that's bad because Ticketmaster is owned by Live Nation, and Live Nation is owned by Satan. Because nothing's been worse in the world than Live Nation and their bollocks. And the guy that owns Live Nation is married to Jolene Blaylock, who is T'Pol from Star Trek Enterprise. And I love her, and she married Satan. He's an Italian guy, Italian American guy. Angelo Minichello, love to know how big the Ploprof is on. Well, guess what? That's number 2 on my list. If they have a Ploprof on me, that's exactly what Ush and I talked about. He actually said, "Ooh, Ploprof, you love that." I do love the Ploprof. I love it, love it, love it. I've always been in love with that watch. Always, always, always loved the Ploprof. Always been crazy about it. Like dreamt about it, but it's too big for me. 27.25 wrist. So for me, 42 is the maximum. I could wear bigger, but I'd look stupid, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Angela Minico says, I vote for Shiku for, or is it, am I saying that right? Shiku for Beauty Queen. Let's see. SHUQI. SHU. Let's see who this is. Oh, yeah, she's unreal. Yeah, well, okay, Angelo. She's crazy town, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, she's beautiful. Oh, yeah, she's crazy. I mean, there's lots of beautiful people, but like to put Kim Kardashian, that's like putting, going to Le Cirque and putting down a Big Mac, going to Danielle, a fancy restaurant. She's, Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was perfect. She was. Or as my father would call her, the town bicycle. Scotty H says that, Dirk, maybe you and Paul can buy a bar in Italy. Yeah, you never know. But I mean, like, God, think about the bar world in Italy, because a bar is a coffee shop too, like, we go to the cafe bar, what would I don't, maybe if I could bring some kind of bullshit American aesthetic to it, that would be a thing. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I really want to get back in that business. I think I just want to be a customer, Scotty H. Lord H. I think I just want to be a customer. I think I just want to sit and have an aperitivo and look at watching all the girls go by. I think that's what I want to do. Joe LaFaro says Catherine Deneuve. Yes, of course. These are great beauties. I've always said a million times that while beauty is in the eye of the beholder, some of the greatest movie stars, like from the 50s and the 60s, they were just outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Catherine Deneuve being an absolute. The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. Did you watch that, Joe? Have you seen that? It's absolutely insane. Ray says the Irish Bastards will get this. I say a decade of the rosary for Florida, or come in, I'll make the tea. Carolyn Martin with another super chat. I'm taking back my super shot. The way Dirk just said that statement, it's like I was talking to Carolyn Martin. I can't stand liars. I just said that. The way Dirk just said that statement, it's like I was talking to Carol. We was talking to you this morning. We talked about liars. Am I wrong here? Hold on a second. You know what I need for that one? Hold on. I'll get it. I don't know where I put it because it's a weird one. It's the one I hardly ever use. That's what we were talking about. We hate liars. Because it is so shitty. And then when you catch people in lies, it's just so bad. It's such a bad thing, Please say Hawaii. You like that? Hawaii. Listen, colonialism at its freaking best. Hawaii, this incredible place, this incredible culture of a historical culture of people and civilization is a state. And you just see the way like America fucked it. It's just so bad. I mean, having said that, I've not been there. But I've seen so many documentaries and some that, I mean, that culture was so, magnificent culture. And you saw the way like the king of Hawaii, with the way they got him out of there and all that stuff. It's just very shitty. And I'm not doing the down rural America thing. It's just that, listen, we did just as bad a job as, lots of other cultures in the world with colonialism and how we messed up the world. That's what we did. And I know that they go Hawaii, right? The Hawaii. It's beautiful. I'd love to see it one day. And I hear that there's a horrific crystal meth problem there. I wonder how that happened. Melly C says, Dirk, don't worry about sending the sample to me. Andy M said to give it to Carolyn Martin. Hopefully Carolyn feels better soon. She's on the mend. She is. She got her first cast off. Now she's got another cast. So it's, it's a lot of recoup. She's, she's bad, she's up against the thing. It's a thing. You know who she is. She's this, she's that, she's crazy. She's always working and helping and doing. She's so overextended all the time because that's the way she lives her life. And she can't do as many of the things that she likes to do. And it's happening. By the way, Andy M is my better half. Is that right? What? Holy macaroni. Holy macaroni. I didn't know that. Isn't that interesting? I thought I knew the Bashers oh so well, and I didn't. Wow. That's amazing. Well, congratulations. That's so cool. That's so cute. Send me a picture of the two of you together. I won't share it on Bashers. I won't do it. Ken Tamplin on the sponsored tour by Velveeta, right? Because it's cheesy. Velveeta is this cheese we have in America that's processed cheese. It's grotesque, but it is the best melted cheese you've ever had in your life. If you're making a grilled cheese sandwich and you use Velveeta, it's amazing. It's probably filled with, all kinds of horrible stuff. Oh, this is a good one from Drew B. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, those are a couple of things. I've lightened up a lot in my life over the years with because my nickname growing up was Dirktionary because I was such a stickler for stuff like that. But listen, we all get it wrong sometimes. But and now I miss regional accents. So I have a neighbor that's got the most New York accent you ever heard. The way she talks, she's like, fuck you. She's amazing. And use guys and all that stuff, and shit. I miss it because it's gone. Because everybody sounds like they're from LA now. They're all like, so I was like on 3rd Ave. That's how I know when you're not from New York, because you say Ave. We don't say that in New York. We say 3rd, 1st, Lex, 6th. I was talking to Carolyn Martin the other day. She says Avenue of the Americas, which a lot of us do that too, but it's only a short portion of 6th Avenue. But 6th Ave, that's how I instantly know somebody's not from New York. But I miss the regional accents. People from Boston packing the car in the garage. You're Chicago and you have all that kind of stuff. That's what's so beautiful about America. It's like almost like the different states are like different countries. Easy says, oh man, my cat Caesar used to stick his tongue out and stare at the wall. And I was like, what are you doing, silly? What is that? Saw a Joker sequel last night. Junk Scrap Heap was a bad musical. I'm sorry. Everybody that seems doomed. That movie seems completely doomed because I have not read one decent review about it. Not a decent review. And that's a shame. And I've been talking so much that I've totally, Scotty H. Thank you so much. Dirk and Paul's Bar Fund in Italy. Oh, man, thank you so much. Let's give you Super Chat Guy. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll need it. And the first drink's on me, kids. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots. The sublime. Share them with me, and I share with the world. I just realized I need to go back a little bit for the Gallery of Bastards because when was this? This was yesterday because Julian sent a lot of his work and it didn't come through. So I'm looking for the newest email from you. There it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, got it. Okay. I'm going to go through them. Some of these you saw yesterday, but he's like, that was a collection and it didn't go through all the way. So I wanted to go through. So ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Julian with the girl that, what we called her? I called her, what was it called? Soft White Underbelly. If you've never seen that channel, watch it. It's great. Beautiful Mercedes juxtaposition. The beautiful crystal. I love this one. This is the one that I thought looked like Hopper. Beautiful. This is just like what was the name of that incredible movie? It was a surreal film. God, I forgot. This is amazing. I can't even tell exactly. I'm assuming that this is inside of a building. some kind of architectural. Can't tell because the way he manipulates these things is so unique. I love that. We saw that one yesterday. That's like the hot air balloon in the middle of the city. That's beautiful, Julian. Love it. Oh, we didn't. Yeah, he started. There's the self-portrait. That's the man himself. Yeah, we didn't see this one. Oh, who's that? Oh, looks like me, bald. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. He's a coyote. Oh, that's. How did you do that? Oh, that's the cover of your book, Julian. Oh, look at this. These are all little self-portraits. Ooh, this is the book though. That's pretty great too, though. Oh wow, I can't even tell what's happening because he uses so many different mediums to create his art, which is fascinating. Thank you, Julian. Amazing. Yeah, something happened with the email and didn't go through. What the hell is the name of that movie? I can't even remember. It was like a surreal movie where she was tripping. She was an older lady. I don't remember. Anyway, thank you, Julian. Wanted to make sure I got that out because I was like, wait a minute. Here's a beautiful picture of everybody's favorite girl from the show. She sent this to me yesterday. That's our beautiful Dana. She was on a plane, getting on a plane, going somewhere. She's leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when she'll be back again. Hey, babe, I hate to go. John Denver, that's for you, my love. And for Carolyn Martin, who loves John Denver. He wrote so many great songs. Andrew Wolkovich, who says he's changing to heavier sheets. It was really cold here last night. I turned off my air conditioner. I sleep with air conditioning because I love it cold. Look at the kids. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you doing? Look, he's like, wait a minute. Should I attack you? No, forget it. I'm going to sleep. Oh, that's a great song, Leaving on a Jet Plane. It was one of my mom's favorite songs. She loved it. This is Mark Fox. He says, this is my Speedy in Zurich. Look at that, having some Aperol Spritz. Amazing. Wow. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yeah. How do you feel now that they came out with that they've made Hesselite into a sapphire crystal? They made sapphire crystal into a Hesselite. I mean, the listener is going to look at that. And then that. Oh, you're in the store looking at that. Oh, thank God. It's like, did you buy that? Wow. You have very beautiful hands. Can I say that? Because I'm a big aficionado of beautiful hands, articulate hands. You have quite beautiful hands. That's because I live with an artist who said that the hardest thing in the world is to draw hands. Beautiful hands, Mark Fox. And those two, look at it. I've been to Dirk. I loved it. I loved all that stuff. Angelo Minikillo, all the best to you and Paul. Wearing the Armin Strom today. Let's have a look. Oh man, look at this. This is the curator of all things strange and wonderful. Look at that thing. Wow. Holy macaroni. It doesn't even look. That's just impossible looking to me. Like, how does that work? Incredible. What size is that? Just try to get an idea because I've met the man. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Thank you, Angelo. Glenn Parker. I'm off to see this awesome dude tomorrow at a local venue. Oh, you're going to, that's so funny. What magazine? Oh, you're going to see Jeff Tate. Right? Where is he playing? He does like him and his wife do tours of Europe. He's the lead singer, the former lead singer of Queensryche, and the guy everybody says I sing like. I mean, I heard it my whole life. And yeah, because I'm a very good mimic. And when I was like 17, he came out and I said, okay, I need to learn how to do that. So I kind of nicked what he did. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I want to do what that guy does. So I figured out how to do it. So, okay, interesting. Jeff Tate. Cool. Most people don't know who he is. I don't think so. I think Queensryche was a very kind of, I mean, they sold millions and millions and millions of records and toured in arenas and stuff like that. But it was, yeah, I mean, they're not, Iron Maiden or Bon Jovi. That's for sure. I love him. He was a big influence on me. Fergal. Here's more of these Chris Wards that just knock your socks off with their design, man. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. These are, man, I think I want a Chris Ward in a big way. They're beautiful. Look at that. That is incredible, man. Look at that. It's like a sky dweller in a way. They're beautiful. Oh, a Chateau Clément, a Saint-Emilion. Beautiful. That looks good. 2022. Oh no. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Look at that. Oh, they all do it too. Isn't it funny? They all shield their eyes. It's the cutest thing ever. Beautiful. Thanks. Thanks, baby. Oop, let me get that out of there. Thanks, Fergal. It's Ray Ray. Okay, he's showing off some of his watch action. What you got going on here, Ray Ray? It's a man with a big paw. There you go. It's got his Timex on there. Oh, I can't believe that. This is the wine we've all had. Isn't that crazy? Were you drinking that, Ray Ray? I had a couple of bottles of that. Nathaniel got me some of that too. Isn't that the same one? If it's not, it's very similar. I've definitely had that though. Really good. If you're a Barolo fan, and Barolo is kind of like the Burgundy of Italy. It really is. It really is. It's very, very kind of close. All roads lead to Barolo. It's not a thing, but I say it is. Matt says listening live on the train to Paris. Oh boy, I wish I was on the train to Paris. Amazing. Look at that. Sont autorisés par personne tout gros bagage. Un bagage en main. Look at that. What do you want? You want no? That's not Eurostar. I've been on Eurostar a couple of times. Oh, I wish I was on the thing to Paris. That would be great. I love Paris. I love Paris in the springtime. Thanks, buddy. Oh my god. My god, here it is. Oh shit. Look at this. It's oh my god, our beloved cat Mavi. I don't get a chance to tune in, but when I do, I enjoy the photos and stories that people share of their furry friends. Oh my god. Oh, look at this. These are Neve O'Malley, Oisin's sister, and their beautiful pets. Oh, look at you, buddy boy. Oh, is that a girl? So pretty. Hello. Oh wow. How cute are they? She sent me a whole long letter. I didn't get a chance to read it, but I will. Uh-oh. Isn't that the cat's favorite thing in the whole wide world? Look, I want to eat you. They don't want to eat it. They just want to kill it and bring it to you. Because that's just in their nature. It's what they do. Oh, look at this action. Oh, boy. What's going on there? Oh, it's a great one. Oh, hello. What a beautiful, beautiful picture. Oh, my God. Thanks, Neve. Wow, that was so sweet of you. I love that you did that. Did you not see that? Was I not sharing these? Did I not share them? Because it looked like it kind of went away. You got it, right? Beautiful. Let me see. Is it not sharing? Sometimes I do it and it doesn't do it. Did it not do it? If I didn't, I'm going to do it again. Look at you. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Here's Neve and her best friend. Yeah, sometimes I hit share and it starts to share and then it doesn't complete, but I'm looking at my other screen, so I apologize for that. Go back. This is oh my god. Yes. Trying to sign the death warrant. Doors and screens. Cats are like, what are they about? Oh, you. Oh, look at this beautiful baby. Oh man. What a cutie pie. Oh. Thanks, Neve. Sorry that the pics didn't show up. But I realized it at the very end, and I'll read that email later. Oh god. And there's a horror story back there. Oh, I don't want to I'll read it later because I'll start crying on the show and I don't want to do that. But thank you for that, Neve. That was very sweet of you to send those. The Taj is real. I touched it. Oh crap. Becky Brown. You are incredible. Look at that. She took this picture. Can you believe this? I would love to see India, but I'm afraid to go because everybody I know who's ever gone there has gotten so violently ill because we're just not our bodies, our Western bodies, are not able to fend off, stuff that's in the water and the food. And it's true that there's so much culture and beauty to behold there, and I've always wanted to go, and I've just been scared off every time I've thought about, wow, I'd like to go. I always get a horror story. Just their immune systems are so much better than ours. We're so weak, especially Americans, so bad. Terrible with all the processed crap we've been imbibing and eating. That is Becky Brown. She travels the world and she shares with the world, which is amazing. That's incredible. She said it's real. I touched it. Outrageous, right? Hey, he's John Doe. Say a prayer for my nephew Rosa, 21 years old, redhead kid in the photo. He's in the Irish currently. Oh shit, he's in Lebanon, and he's not small. The other guy is just big. Okay, saying a prayer for you because the Irish are. You heard what happened yesterday, right? The IDF, are bombing the living shit out of Lebanon right now, and the Irish have sent in the army and to try to help out. And the IDF immediately pulled back when they saw the Irish there because that would just, cause international powder keg if they pulled any shenanigans on the Irish, because oh boy, it would just be ugly. And he says he's not small, that guy's just big. Two big Irish heroes. Thanks, guys. Look at that. What kind of guns are those things? Jesus Christ. I don't know what they are. Thank God I don't know what they are. They're automatic weapons, that's for sure. Good luck to him, and thank you for sending that. That's from John Doe. Thanks, buddy. Thank you so much. Yo, Dirk, I just wanted to share some of the watch paintings I have done with you. Oh, man, let's do it. Watch paintings. Listen, he makes these paintings, right? That's a Steyr Og. That's what Andy Dufresne says. Wow, that's amazing. Didn't know what they were. Crazy. These are paintings from him. Check it out. Look at that. Holy mackerel. That's gorgeous. Oh, wow. How the hell did you do that? That looks 3D, man. Oh, that's beautiful. Where do you display your art? Where do you have showings and stuff? And do you sell your art as well? You should be. Look at that. Paul's going to lose his mind because he loves this stuff because he paints boats and cars and chrome all the time. Look at that. That's the... Should I call it the Jay-Z and annoy everybody? Because he was the first guy. The guy, look, there's the F. Bijon. Wow, look at that. Wow, look at that. Wow. Oh, man, are you kidding me? You're incredible, man. What an incredible artist you are. Wow, that's like super realism. Well, I know a guy who would want one of those. Wow. Look at these things, man. These are outrageous. See the Bashers? They're incredible. Incredible artists, thinkers, smarty pantses, and all that stuff. You guys are the best. Incredible. Thank you for that. And I think, yeah, that's it. That's the Gallery of Bashtards. That's the Gallery of Bashtards.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublimely absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Easy says Lewis Hamilton has the most F1 wins, though. Didn't know that. Watch Flares is here. Good greetings and resplendent salutations to all. To you too. Greatest, the Stig. Yeah, I love the Stig too. It's a shame when the whole thing blew up. Do you know that the guy he hit, his name was Zasheen? Apparently the assistant that Jeremy attacked, his name was Zasheen. I remember seeing that and going, You're not working on that show, are you? Easy says, saw a brand new Watches of Switzerland on Madison Avenue near Grand Central. Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. I'm always over there. Angela says, actually, Epson, the printer people. Oh, man, really? They own it? Hey, everyone, you're keeping me company while I wait for my teenager to come out from 3 Arena. What does that mean, 3 Arena? I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Neve? They had a show? Is that what that means? What's 3 Arena? I don't know. I don't know. Angelo Minikillo says, sorry, KK. Yeah. And Scotty H, did I do this before? If I didn't, I'm going to do it again because thanks. This is for the Dirk and Paul Italy Bar Fund. You guys all get the first drink and I'll do it again. You're making me sound like I'm a liar. Now, how am I making you sound like a liar? We both said we hate liars. Did I say it incorrectly? Is my speech all goofy? No, we hate liars. We both agreed on that because we were talking about the things that are the worst. And you said you hate liars. I was like, I hate liars. We hate liars. You're not a liar. God knows you're not a liar. Boy, if anybody's ever been more of a direct truth teller, it's you. That's for sure. Scotty H says, dang, I sent that right as you were poo-pooing my idea. Dang, I sent it right. What was the idea? I feel like I can't do anything right anymore. Scotty H. What did I say? What did you say last? Oh boy, I'll have to catch it on the replay. Boy, I feel like such a joke today. Scotty H said that. Dang, I sent that right as you were poo-pooing your idea. What's your idea? Oh, the bar thing. No way. I just think I want to be a forever. It's in your blood. I love making drinks. I do, and I love cooking for people too. American style diner for American tourists might work in Italy. Alcoholic milkshakes, burgers, pancakes, and Hawaii pizza. Drew B says, really, Hawaii's culture was better than what I've seen on Dog the Bounty Hunter. I watched a documentary about how that whole thing unfolded, and it was just so sad. And I was just like, we're just a pack of imperialists. That's terrible that we did that shit. I can't believe it. But that was the way the world was, People were, was making an argument about making America great again. And, when America was great, like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, when it was like, Eisenhower and FDR and Truman. And people really were proud to make things in America, to be American. But the other thing is that the rich paid incredible amounts of taxes. It was an 87% tax bracket. And that's when everything worked. And then the 60s, the shit started to hit the fan, reduction of taxes, and then all the roads, and then the hippies and the counterculture and all that shit. That's when everything kind of fell apart. Ladies wore gloves, gentlemen wore hats. But then again, we had incredible racism and homophobia and every other phobia. But, hopefully we'll evolve out of that stuff. But it's interesting. Carolyn Martin says, Melly C, very generous. I'm thrilled to be starting occupational therapy next week, getting my hand to move. Thank you very much. And now I can just hand it off to you, right? If you're going to come to the Omega store with me, I'll just hand you the wine and the fragrance. How about that? Yay! Win-win. We all win. Easy. Now, this is a correct listen. How about Jane Fonda and Barbarella in the 60s? If she wasn't Miss Universe back then, I don't know anything about it. Forget about it. Jane Fonda was so gorgeous. Oh, my God. Easy for you. I think you should watch a movie called Sunday in New York with her and Rod Taylor, Cliff Robertson. It's one of my favorite movies, and she is just astonishingly beautiful. I think she's 23. She's gorgeous, barefoot in the park as well. Ray says, I just had a eureka moment. Been a while. What an amazing, intelligent, caring group of people here every night. Wow, just wow, because you're wow. A Scanner Darkly. That's a great one. Great one. Carolyn Martin says the paintings are insane. Brilliant artwork. Everybody's loving your work, man. It's gorgeous. What do I think of Perry Farrell's vocal ability? Loved him in the not my thing. I don't really even think of him as a singer. I think he's like he's a front man, and he's always been weird and crazy. And been caught stealing when I was 5. It's very he's nobody sounds like him. His vocal ability, I don't know if he has any. And that might be harsh, but it doesn't matter because it's people like me who went to learn how to sing bel canto, who cares? Because nobody cares about that. Guys care more about Perry Farrell than the guys that went to, lessons in Juilliard and wherever they went for their training. That doesn't mean anything. I'll never forget, like I was watching Star Trek Voyager, and the actor, God, this is a show I know like the back of my hand, and I can't remember his name right now. Tom Paris, that actor, he's terrible. He's the worst actor on the show, Juilliard. So go figure. But Robin Williams and Kevin Kline and so many great people went to places like, Juilliard and other great institutions, the Peabody Conservatory, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. People love Ozzy. People love Perry Farrell. They have a signature sound, a style. Vince Neil. I mean, he's one of the worst singers in the history of the world, but does anybody sound like Vince Neil from Motley Crue? No. And I totally get that. In a way, I'm just like, sometimes being trained is a mistake. It's great to know how to hold your instrument so you can sing night after night and support it and, not have you lose it. But like, if you can have one of those guys and just catch that thing, that magic thing, it's better. So yeah. And I only have one of their records, that Habitual Dilo Habitual. That's the only one I have. And I love the song from Entourage, only because I love Entourage. Trippy Art, man. He loves it. Melly C is praying for a speedy recovery for Carolyn. We all are. We all are. Easy says, Carolyn, get better soon. Seeing PT tomorrow for meniscus. He's incredible hope, and he's great. He got me my ear, nose, and throat guy who pulled the hair out of my ear and then said, see ya. That was the end of it. Isn't that incredible? Wow. Banner bottom if screen blocking. Is that is the bottom of my screen blinking? It's 40 millimeters, that watch. Oh, that's beautiful. The Snoopy. Yeah, who doesn't love that? So those guns that those guys were wearing were Steyr. Is that how you say it? Steyr AUGs. Wow, made in Austria. Incredible. We'll keep him in our prayers. We sure will. John says, thanks, Carolyn. Yeah, we beautiful. John Doe, what incredible work. Holy crap. Send us more. Ray says, nice new sights on the Steyr. You gun people. Carolyn probably knew something, but she knows about guns too. Crumpet and Pixel just had an episode of Unscheduled Zoomies, Mad Pair. Did you send me something? Did you send me a new one? Wait a second. I thought I had did I miss a Crumpet and Pixel today? Why did I feel like I almost feel like I missed something? Did I miss something? Because why, when I was looking at it earlier, did I think, hold on a second. I don't want to miss a thing. You know that. What's the latest one? That's the latest one. No, I think you sent me another one, right? Am I missing it? I think I am. Tell me. Where is it? Hold on. I'll get it. Sorry, guys. I'm just, I know I saw one from Phil, and I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss it on the gallery, which I could have done, because it sometimes mixes up. If I look at it ahead of time, I know I saw one. I did. Here it is. Thank you. How could I miss this? I'm so sorry, Phil, because you have some great stuff. Ready for this? And here's an important story. I had actually pinned it, so I knew that I could do this, right? Phil's dad passed away a couple of weeks ago, and one of the items he had left for him was this interesting curiosity, and he thought that the Bashers might really enjoy it. It's a replica of a 1910 Century Gold silver pocket sundial that was found in 1938 in the Garth, the grass pit inside a cloister in the Canterbury Cathedral, where my dad worked as a guide for 25 years. Dated AD 950, it's arguably the world's oldest pocket timepiece. Absolutely incredible. Let's have a look at that. You believe this? Wait till you see this. I pinned it so I could do it first, and then it got pushed up to the side. I apologize. It happens when you're juggling stuff. Let me get this off the screen. Wow. Let me get rid of that too. Look at that. Is that not incredible? It's a pocket sundial. It's Crumpet and Pixel, right? Oh my God. Oh, Speedy alert. Look how cute that is. But look at that thing. Is that not gorgeous? Oh my God, amazing. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Sorry. I meant to do that first, but better late than never, because that can happen, I guess, to you. Sorry about that, guys and girls. But I knew I was missing something. I was like, wait a second, I have some more pictures of them and that watch. Where the hell is it? Jason Daniels here. He says, hey, Dirk, this is Jason who did the paintings. Yes, I sell them out of a gallery on Maui. And thank you so much. You're so very welcome. Absolutely beautiful work. Absolutely gorgeous. And look who's here, the man himself. Look up what they did to Diego Garcia. They took out everyone's pets first to take away people's spirit, then shipped them out. Now it's a military base. Well, that's a fact. Yeah, that's true. Such a bright cloud. Easy, you will watch it. Thank you, Dirky. Ray, Sunday in New York. Yeah, it's a great one. If you want to see how beautiful she is, and Rod Taylor's no slouch either. My mother was a child prodigy pianist, youngest person ever accepted Juilliard. Oh, wow. Wowee. It's an amazing place in Lincoln Center in New York. If you've ever get a chance to come to New York and you go to, you can't get into the school, but it's in the back on the right-hand side. Angela Minicello, Carolyn, get well soon. Ray says, banner on the bottom of the screen during the Gallery of Bastards. Oh, was it? Sorry, hope not being picky. Well, I mean, the banner? Oh, did I have it on during the Gallery of Bastards? Oh, shit. I'm just not that technical today. I've got stuff on my mind. Hold on a second. Good, make sure I got everything in here. Thank you so much, Ray. Guys and girls, thank you so much. I'm glad you share with me what makes you angry, what makes you happy, what makes your art, what makes your world go round, your loves, your lives, your everythings. Thanks so much for joining me on this incredible Thursday afternoon. I'll be back with the big guy tomorrow at 6 p.m. after he does Who Need to Drink at 4 p.m. And then back for the Gallery of Bastards and Sunday Mass on Sunday. And there is a very distinct possibility I will be doing a walkabout on Saturday, since everybody seemed to like it so much. And now that I'm all kitted out, I'd be happy to bring that to you. Send your responses and ideas of where you'd like me to go to basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. If there's anywhere in New York City that you think would be a fun place for me to go, I'll have 2 mics with me. So if anybody's in New York City and wants to jump on the stream with me live, we could do that. Then Monday, I've got the incredible Michaela Deshation and Sheen O'Malley with the Watch Fashion Police. And then I return to you on Tuesday for the regular iBashers at 5 p.m., 4 p.m. for the Watch Fashion Police, and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are all Eastern Standard Time for me in New York, plus or minus whatever your time zone. Thanks, guys. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And always remember that whenever you encounter unkindness, you cannot possibly know what that person is going through. They could be a really good person having a really bad day, or else they could just be a cunt.
Basher.